Crazy Crab in the house, and today just wanted to talk really quickly about this new Matrix movie. I love the original Matrix, and I even enjoy the sequels, although they were not nearly at the level of the first one. They were still very entertaining. I still enjoy them, and in fact, I rarely watch the first Matrix without going ahead and watching the other two afterwards. So I really enjoy the trilogy, and I love the way it wraps up at the end of the trilogy. It's a kind of, I wouldn't call it a perfect trilogy, but it's a very nice trilogy that does not need any more movies. So, especially not in 2019 or 2020 or 2021 when movie making is at an all time low right now, and who knows what they'll do. But even if we assume it's not going to be woke or stupid in that way, I just don't see them having the creativity, having the drive, having the passion to really make a good story and put out a good Matrix movie. It's basically, as we call, a money grab, even though, yeah, every movie in some way, shape, or form is a money grab. This is truly a money grab. They are running out of ideas in Hollywood, and they're saying, well, let's do another Matrix. And I'm also seeing articles that are calling it a reboot, which, how is it a reboot if you're bringing back Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss? How is that? How are you going to bring those characters back? And it's also a reboot. And by the way, the end of the third movie, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm sure you've seen this movie. I mean, this movie's 20 years old now. But at the end of the third movie, things wrap up. Zion is saved. Neo dies. Carrie Ann Moss's character dies. Trinity. Gonzo. I'm just very doubtful. I would imagine this would definitely be the worst movie in the entire franchise if they go through with this, which it sounds like they will. And I'm also concerned about them putting comedy in the movie because, you know, ever since Marvel did their thing, and I think that movies today, they don't know how to make a movie without having to put stupid little comedy in it. And if there's one thing the Matrix had very little of, and that was comedy. Now, they're not saying there isn't any funny moments that happen very, very naturally, very organically, and that's why they were truly funny, truly charming. There wasn't a whole lot, but it was in there. There were some moments that make you chuckle, but it was not funny. It was not like, let's write a joke here in this scene. It all happened naturally, and so, which was sparingly, but a little bit. I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen any scripted idea. I haven't heard anything. So I'm just speculating that they're going to throw stupid comedy in here. We can speculate that there's going to be some wokeness, which is not necessary because the original movie was extremely diverse. It had everything you needed in there. It had powerful females. There's no need to shove anything extra into the Matrix franchise. But they'll find a way. They will find a way, so we'll wait and see how that works out. If they don't do anything and they just make a normal Matrix movie the best they can, then it will already have diversity. It will already have strong female characters, and nobody will notice anything. You know when you're getting it shoved in your face and when you're not getting it shoved in your face. We're going to know. So we'll find out what's going on there. But bottom line, end of the day, I don't see this being good. I don't see this having any kind of the feeling that the original had. It's been too long also. Sometimes when so much time passes and you try to bring back the same actors and tell them go and do your magic, the magic is not there. I don't know if any of y'all are Seinfeld fans, but they had that reunion, like a Seinfeld reunion. They came back and it was nice to see and it was fun to watch, but something was missing, even though it had the same characters, the same actors, the same writers, the same kind of jokes, the same kind of humor, the same kind of music, but something was just missing. Just too much time had passed and the it factor was gone. And whatever it factor that was still in Matrix throughout those first three, because keep in mind it was already starting to fade. By the third movie, they were already, it was already losing it. Even though I personally enjoy it, I am well aware that it was time to stop. Whatever they did have is not going to be there anymore, in my opinion. I think this is going to be a really bad movie. Having said that, I mean, unless something crazy happens, which is very possible, I would go see the movie. I'd be happy to go see it and check it out and give it a chance, but it's not something I'm excited about. It's not a sequel I want. I'm much more excited about the Terminator sequel because the Terminator franchise is kind of just jacked up anyway. It's all over the place anyway. They've tried to start new trilogies and they can't never get them going. They've just had so many bombs and so many problems that it's almost like, who cares? Throw another one out there. Let's give it a shot. But the Matrix is a little more sacred. I mean, you have the 3 movies, you have the nice trilogy, not perfect, not great as, part 2 and 3, but still It is what it is. It is a nice trilogy called The Matrix. And if they were going to make a fourth, they should have made it back in 2005. Not now. It's way too late for that. And this is very, very concerning to me. Let me know what you all think. So, y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you later.